let's have a look at somebody who made a documentary, a Dutch documentary maker. Her name is Jessica Valerius, and she made 2 documentaries about death row and innocent convicts. This is her.
And it's just something that seems so unreal to me. I mean, they're gonna strap me down and put needles in my arm, and the people are just gonna watch me die. I mean, that's just, I can't wrap my mind around it.
I'm not sure if I was the first journalist to ever look at Clinton Young's case, but I do think I was the first one that got really, really triggered by it and wanted to help him out. And not only him, I also wanted to give people in his situation a voice, because he represents so many people. There are so many inmates on death row of which you can say, there's at least a lot of reasonable doubt. And I have to say, I've done a lot of interviews in my life, and a lot of difficult ones, but this one really makes me nervous.
Yeah.
It's a very awkward thing to realize that you're talking to someone that soon will be put to death by the state. I still can understand how we can say that it's wrong to kill people, and for that we kill you. The possible impact that books like John Grisham's or films like mine or Louis Theroux's or any documentary filmmakers can be very big, especially for the persons that are involved. But I also think it has a huge impact on ignorance, because if you don't know what's happening beside your own front door, you can't really help people, or you can't really understand. So I think it's up to us storytellers to get these stories out there.
Is she right, Jessica Valerius? Is it important to have these stories out, documentaries, books like you are writing? I mean, does it change anything?
Yes, it's changing because the death penalty is dying rapidly in America. It's the numbers.
Good sentence, by the way.
The what?
The death penalty is dying.
It is dying rapidly. Because states, your active death state, there are 36 death states, but only about half of them are active. And they are seeing far fewer death verdicts every year, far fewer executions. And it's because of, number one, not because of me, but because of jurors are, because of so many high-profile DNA exonerations, jurors are so much more skeptical now of what the police and prosecutors say. So the DNA has been a huge factor. Also today, there's been some changes made so that defense lawyers have far more resources to work with. Some of these crimes are so horrible you cannot believe how bad they are, committed by people who are on drugs or whatever. And so what you do in a trial nowadays is you say, okay, this person committed this murder, if they did, most of the time they're guilty. But the defense lawyers now are given the chance to examine the lives of the defendant, the suspects. And some of these guys, truthfully, never had a chance. They were abused, they were neglected, they had terrible lives. They never had a chance to have a normal life. So you're allowed to create some sympathy so the jurors can see the whole picture. And juries today are saying, okay, we do have some sympathy. This person must pay, okay, but we're not going to kill them. We're going to give them life without parole. And life without parole is saving, that's another issue, but it's saving lives. And so the death penalty is dying not because of courageous lawmakers and not because of courageous judges, but because of courageous jurors who see the whole case, the whole picture, and say, no, don't kill him.
Right.